Darnise, coming back at you with another video from Dr. Darnise's House of Religion, Magic, and Conjure. Welcome in. Thanks everybody for coming back. And as always, I love it when you like, share, and subscribe, especially subscribe. Um, Today's topic is why some people shouldn't practice magic or conjure, also known as why I sometimes have to say no to people. You know, people approach me since they know what I do among the myriad things. They know me in the classroom as a religion professor, so they come oftentimes through that route, just to see what I know, I guess. And then they ask me, or they say, "Oh, I've seen some of your YouTube videos," and so I want to know how to do some stuff. I need to know how to heck somebody, or I need to get somebody, I need to get some money, or whatever. And I don't work with everybody. I do not. And I don't recommend working, this type of spirituality for everybody because everybody is not ready. Let's just be clear and be basic. Everybody is not ready. And why do I say that? You're like, what does that mean? Well, some people don't really have um, the mindset or higher consciousness for it. They're looking for what they can get. They're not really people who are on a spiritual path per se. I mean, we all are because we're here living, but they're not people who are really plugged into a spiritual tradition. They don't have any mentorship. They're not really looking to me to be that leadership or mentorship for them. They just want me to give them a quick fix. So I'm not about the quick fix. No, I'm not about the quick fix. I mean, yes, there are things that I can advise people to do, but I don't want to tell somebody, oh, just go get that purple candle and burn it. Because it's probably not going to work. If they don't have the right mindset for it, it's not going to work. They're just burning a candle that happens to be purple. But when you're knowledgeable, when you have wisdom about what you're doing, then you bring forth your power. You bring forth the power of your ancestors with you. You understand what you're doing. So in some ways, the candle is symbolic of the larger magic that you're working, the larger energy that you're really plugging into. And so for people who don't have that, they don't have an understanding of that, and they really, kind of don't have time for that. If I tell them go read a book, they don't have time. They keep coming back to me with the same thing. They're so stuck in the same place. And I'm like, okay, you're not really doing this. So no, this practice is not for you because you don't really have the mindset for it. If you're only looking for an expression of personal power, that's also a no. Like you just want to see if you can do something. You just want to try something. And so you feel like you want to mess with somebody's life just to see if you can do it. Or, that person got on your nerves one day at work. And so you just want to put them in their place almost for fun and giggles. This is not something to play with. This is not something for your ego to allow you to one up somebody, um, you know, to put somebody in their place or whatever. This is not that. This is a serious um, spiritual practice, at least the way I do it. There are some people who just do the magic. But again, this is why I have to tell some people no, because I'm not really interested in working with people who are not interested in the spiritual walk. I want to work with people who are interested in the whole spirituality of what we do, right? Also, along with that, I can kind of just set my third point here about why I have to say no, is some people are unwilling to follow any kind of instruction or any kind of tradition. They don't want to learn about it. They just want the thing. Tell me what color candles to get. Tell me tell me what to do here. Tell me what to do that. And again, I mean, that could be where there's a particular need and a particular remedy, and I would work with a person for a period of time. It might be a month, right? It's not like call me on the phone, find out what candle to buy, go get it real quick, light it, go about your business and say, and because you're just going to come back to me and say it didn't work. I know you're going to come back to me and say didn't work because it can't possibly work. You don't know what you're doing. You might be dangerous to yourself or others. I can't be a part of that, right? Like you don't know what you're doing. And you don't know what forces to really draw upon. You don't know how to even own your own personal power, right? You don't even know how to own your own personal power. You just trying to do something quick or to prove some point. And you're unwilling to get into a tradition or to be under mentorship. And so, I mean, I had to tell somebody recently who's actually a friend of mine, and it was about that purple candle. And she was telling me some things she was going through, and she was like, "Well, tell me about, this, what you do." And I said, "You know what? This is not for you. You're not in the mindset for it. You're kind of in a rut, kind of in a depressed place. You're grasping at straws. You're not really invested, and you're not at a starting point of personal power or wanting to spend time with your ancestral power, right?" I was like, "So don't do it. I'm not going to even talk to you about it. You can look it up on your own if you want, I guess, and find somebody else or find something on the internet. But it's not what I want to do." So I had to tell them no. Anyway, so this has been some of the points where I have to tell people no. Some people are not ready to practice magic or conjure or hoodoo. Some people are not ready for it. They will, like I said, hurt themselves, hurt somebody else because they don't understand the power behind what they're setting in motion. And then things can get scary. Let me just say that as well. You start and you dabble, things can start happening to you or people around you. Um, and it could be a little scary because now you're like, oh, shoot, what did I do? Oh, what did I, you know, it's like, don't mess with certain stuff if you're not going to commit yourself to it. You don't have an understanding, don't mess with it. So, again, that's this topic for today. I'm not trying to scare all y'all away from me. If you would like a private consult, I do work with people in private consult. This is just my way of saying, if you just, if you're not looking for real mentorship, if you're not looking for a whole holistic approach, then you're probably not looking for me. I I'm a professor in the first place, right? I'm a scholar and I'm intuitive and mystic and all of that. Um, but you're going to get a lot from me, right? You're going to get a lot from me. And I want to work with people who are ready to receive a lot, to become engaged in it. They want to do something. They want to elevate themselves. They want to elevate their consciousness. They want to raise their own personal vibration. They want to understand about the nature of the universe and our places within it. Spiritual beings having a human experience. Those are the people I want to work with. So you can, of course, um, follow the instructions in the description box below and get your free, not free, I'm so sorry, it's a consult with me, but it's not free. But it's not bad. I mean, half hour, an hour session, any more than that, we would have to talk about it. But it's very reasonable, especially if you've ever gone to my main website and saw what my VIP clients pay me for life coaching. Then you would say that is a steal and I will take it. Anyway, that is all for this time. And again, I will be back next time. Like, share, and subscribe.